TV shows that would make good games. I gotta do one of my favorite shows. I think Firefly would make an excellent game, even an MMO. Yes, yes, thank you. Joven knows. Joven is a fellow Whedonite, I believe, or at least he just likes Firefly. But anyway, I'm thinking MMO. You get to, you know, cruise around all the planets and stuff, and you know, avoid the Reavers and you know, avoid the Alliance and stuff like that. You could be like a smuggler. You would have different roles and stuff, or you could join the Alliance and like go after the smugglers. It would be cool. It'd be kind of like World of Warcraft with the 2 factions. Only it would be more exciting because there'd also be Al. You should be able to join the Reavers. 3 factions: Reavers, Alliance, or like a smuggler, kind of like you know, the guys who live on the fringes and kind of go against the law. I think it would be a lot of fun. You'd pimp out your ship. You could avoid the Blue Hands guys and what was the bounty hunter's name? He should be out there in the very last episode. Oh, I forget his name. Someone leave it in the comments. I hate that I'm blanking on this, but he would be out there hunting you. He should be a boss or something. Or you could pick him up while he's floating around. But anyway, yeah, that one would be an awesome game.
Laser Corn was talking a bit about MMOs. I think another game that would make a good MMO is Game of Thrones. I know there's a game out there for Game of Thrones, but I think we want to ignore that game because I've heard that it's terrible. But how cool could that game be? You pick your house. I'd go with Targaryen, obviously. Why would you not? Who doesn't want to have the dragon blood up in them? That sounded a little weird, but I definitely want to be a dragon. And then it's just a natural RPG. Like you'd either start like in King's Landing, or you start over, you start in the north, or whatever it is. But you could pick which area you start in, and then it's just a natural like MMO game. You kind of deal with the intrigue in the city, or you're in the north dealing with the White Walkers and all that stuff, and finding out that whole storyline. So yeah, Game of Thrones would be an awesome game, and you'd level up and eventually maybe control some dragons or something. I know, I just really like dragons, essentially. Where's the game where I get to, oh, there's that Divinity Dragon Commander. Now I'm getting off track.
Yes, we should totally play that.
But yeah, dragons are awesome, and Game of Thrones is awesome, so I want that to be a game that is good.
Archer. Mother***ing Archer. Just the smartest television show, like the best writing, so good, and it's about spies. And there's shooting, and there's alligators, and there's brain. It's a good show, and like it might not even work. I just want it because I want more of it. I want to be able to play as Archer. You can have like this third-person shooter co-op, like cell shaded. You can have the Archer's one character, Lana's the other, and just going through. And who cares what the mission is? As long as we have the original actors giving lines for it, it'll be great. Maybe there could be one level where you're flying in a plane, and all you do is listen to Danger Zone while you're flying through, because that's how you need. Oh, it's so good. Seriously, let's take a moment away from the game. If you guys haven't started watching Archer yet, get on Netflix, start watching it immediately, because it's hilarious. But it just makes sense. It could translate well to a good game, as long as A, you get to shoot anyone, and B, you get original cast. That's all I want. Just shooting people and hearing Archer's pretty voice. And Lana in underwear. Lana.
Lana! What? How about a Breaking Bad video game? You're competing, you know, you're not Heisenberg, but you're someone out there, kind of another meth cook trying to work your way up the meth ladder. You run into guys like Tuco and stuff, and you're like, I don't know, should we deal with him or murder him? You have to make tough decisions, tough meth-based decisions all the time, and you got to get your product up so you could like buy better cooks and stuff. It's the only game where you'd actually bother to level up your cooking skill. So that would be a lot of fun. Yeah, and then also there would be some murder and stuff like that. You got to avoid Hank and the DEA and stuff. It would be a good game. Breaking Bad, the video game. I want to play a meth cook, so make it, someone.
The next TV show that I think would make an excellent game, I gotta go with the Midnight Society, right? I gotta go with Are You Afraid of the Dark? My favorite Nickelodeon, one of my favorite Nickelodeon TV shows. There was a few, but Are You Afraid of the Dark was excellent. And that game just makes itself. You just play through all the different stories that they do in the Midnight Society. You could be in that pinball level, or that weird one there was like vampires in that high school, or whatever the hell was going on. I don't know, but there's so many good stories from that show, and you could just live all of them. And I mean, that would be pretty cool, I guess. I don't know, Telltale. That sounds like a Telltale game. Get on that.
I love sitcoms, and there's one show that immediately needs to be a video game. I'm talking about Friends. Now see, Grand Theft Auto is great, but like some people weren't digging the idea of being the bad guy. So what if you just gotta roam around with the different characters of friends and just, you know, progress through life? It'd be like, nah, see, Sims is kind of boring. You can't really like control multiple people. Like, I want to be able to like be Ross and be that hopeless romantic and try to get Rachel, because come on, seriously, at the series finale of Friends, how were you not yelling at the screen like, oh my god, did she get off the plane? She got off the plane, and I want to be able to live that through a game. And then maybe you can go to like take one of the characters to a karaoke bar where you sing the theme song.
Real life girlfriend.
So she doesn't like Friends. Oh, you could have like the trivia game inside the game. I actually had the trivia game. I would keep it in my trunks just in case if I came around someone else. I was like, oh, I love Friends. I'm like, I love Friends more. I can prove it.
You're a lady.
I am a lady.